I've never seen the demand for precious metals even remotely close to what I'm seeing right now, ever in 34 years. Not even close, not by a million miles. And I will stick to what I've been saying on your show for the past 2 years. This market will define itself by the inability to source product when the music stops.
Welcome to Silver News Daily, your ultimate destination for all things precious metals. If you're passionate about the glimmer of silver and the world of precious metals, you're in the right place. By hitting that magical subscribe button, you're joining a community of like-minded thinkers who see the potential of silver and precious metals shaping the future. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the latest news and updates. The recent price recovery in the silver market is a key factor to consider when making the case for a $30 price target by the end of the year. As indicated in the first article, silver experienced a strong rebound, with spot prices surging by nearly 4% in a single day. This robust upward movement in the silver price signifies a surge in buying interest in the market. Such sharp price increases are often interpreted as a sign of bullish sentiment among investors. When silver experiences significant gains over a short period, it suggests that there is renewed optimism and growing demand for the precious metal. Investors may be responding to various factors that make silver an attractive option in times of economic uncertainty. The recent recovery may also be seen as an indicator of market resilience. Despite any temporary setbacks or fluctuations, silver has shown the ability to bounce back swiftly. This resilience reflects the enduring appeal of silver as a store of value and a hedge against economic turbulence. If this positive momentum continues, it could be a precursor to further price increases. Investors may see the recent gains as a sign that silver is undervalued or that it has the potential for further growth. Consequently, the price of silver may have a good chance of reaching the $30 mark before the end of the year. However, it's crucial to remember that short-term price movements can be influenced by a range of factors, and silver markets can be highly volatile. Therefore, while the recent recovery is promising, it should be considered alongside other factors and events that can impact silver prices in the coming months. Geopolitical tensions and their impact on the price of silver are crucial factors to consider when forecasting silver's future value. The first article draws attention to the escalating conflict in the Gaza Strip and its potential consequences. Geopolitical unrest and uncertainty, like that witnessed in the Middle East, often have a significant influence on precious metal prices, including silver. Here's how geopolitical tensions can drive up the price of silver. Safe haven appeal. In times of geopolitical turmoil, investors often seek safe haven assets to protect their wealth from the uncertainties of the global stage. Silver, along with other precious metals, is considered a safe haven investment. When conflicts or crises emerge, the demand for these assets tends to increase, which can result in higher prices. Dollar depreciation. Geopolitical tensions can weaken confidence in the stability of currencies, particularly the US dollar. The first article mentions the US dollar falling back, and this is another important driver for silver prices. When the US dollar weakens, silver becomes more attractive to investors as a hedge against currency devaluation. As a result, a depreciating dollar can drive up the price of silver. Market uncertainty. Geopolitical tensions introduce uncertainty into global financial markets. When markets are uncertain, investors often turn to tangible assets like silver. This surge in demand can push silver prices higher. It's important to note that the relationship between geopolitical events and silver prices is not always straightforward. The intensity and duration of the conflict, as well as the broader economic and political context, can all influence how much of an impact geopolitical events have on silver prices. Moreover, while geopolitical tensions can provide short-term boosts to silver, other economic factors may play a more dominant role in shaping long-term price trends. In summary, geopolitical tensions have the potential to increase demand for silver as a safe haven asset, especially if these tensions persist or escalate. As such, they represent a significant factor in our argument for silver reaching $30 by the end of the year. Nevertheless, these events are highly unpredictable, so they should be considered alongside other market dynamics when making silver price forecasts. The weakening US dollar is a critical factor influencing the potential for silver to reach $30 by the end of the year. The first article highlights the decline of the US dollar on the day the price of silver made substantial gains, suggesting an inverse relationship between the two. Here's how a weakening US dollar can impact the price of silver. Inverse relationship. Precious metals, including silver, tend to have an inverse relationship with the US dollar. When the dollar weakens, it makes commodities like silver more attractive to investors. A weaker dollar means it takes more dollars to purchase the same amount of silver, making it a more appealing investment option. As a result, silver prices typically rise when the dollar falls. Hedging against currency devaluation. Investors often turn to precious metals like silver as a hedge against currency devaluation. When they perceive the US dollar to be losing value, they seek assets that can retain their worth. Silver is viewed as a store of value, and its price can rise during periods of dollar depreciation. Global currency reserves. The US dollar is the world's primary reserve currency, and its fluctuations can impact international trade and financial stability. When the dollar weakens, other nations may reduce their dollar holdings and increase their positions in precious metals, including silver. This increased global demand can drive up silver prices. The weakening of the US dollar, when coupled with other positive factors such as increased demand and improving market sentiment, can create a conducive environment for higher silver prices. If this trend continues, silver could move closer to the $30 target by the end of the year. However, it's essential to consider that currency markets are influenced by numerous variables, including interest rates, economic data, and central bank policies. As a result, while a weakening dollar can support silver prices, it should be analyzed alongside other economic indicators to form a comprehensive perspective on the future of silver prices. Technical analysis is an important aspect of forecasting the future price of silver, and the first article provides insights into the technical aspects of the silver market. The mention of a descending trend line and moving averages is significant for understanding potential price movements. Here's why technical analysis supports the argument for silver reaching $30. Breaking the descending trend line. The first article indicates that the XAG/USD pair is approaching a descending trend line from late August's swing high. If silver manages to break above this trend line, it could signal a significant shift in market sentiment. Technical analysts often consider trend line breakouts as potential reversal points in the market. If the trend line is breached, it may open the door for further price increases. Moving averages. The article also mentions the 50-day simple moving average (SMA) and the 200-day SMA. These moving averages are essential technical indicators that traders and investors closely follow. If the price of silver crosses above the 50-day SMA, it can be interpreted as a bullish signal. Furthermore, the 200-day SMA turning mildly bearish into a certain price range suggests that silver may have reached a level of support. Bullish momentum. If silver can extend its bullish momentum and capitalize on the potential support level mentioned in the article, it could pave the way for further price appreciation. Investors often use technical analysis to identify entry and exit points for their positions, and breaking through resistance levels, like trend lines, can generate significant buying interest. It's crucial to remember that technical analysis is just one of several tools used in forecasting. While it provides valuable insights into historical price patterns and potential trends, it does not account for all external factors that can influence silver prices. Therefore, it's important to consider technical analysis in conjunction with fundamental and geopolitical factors to form a well-rounded perspective on the future of silver prices. If the technical indicators align with positive fundamentals and market sentiment, the likelihood of silver reaching $30 by year-end increases. The second article sheds light on historical price patterns and their relevance to the silver market. Examining past price movements can provide insights into how silver might perform in the future. Historical context. The second article offers a glimpse into how silver behaved in 2022, with prices fluctuating between $22 and $26 per ounce. Several factors contributed to this range-bound movement, including a weaker US dollar, rising inflation, growing demand for green energy, and increased physical demand from retail investors. Inflation hedge. The mention of rising inflation is particularly important. Silver is often sought after as a hedge against inflation because it tends to retain its value when the purchasing power of paper currencies erodes. If inflation continues to rise, it could drive up the demand for silver, pushing its price higher. Industrial demand. The growth in demand for green energy, including the use of silver in solar panels and electric cars, is a factor that has the potential to sustain and drive up the price of silver. As industries increasingly adopt green technologies, the demand for silver in manufacturing these technologies could increase, placing upward pressure on silver prices. Retail investment. The expansion of the retail investment market for silver, including the purchase of silver coins and bars, also plays a role in determining prices. A growing number of retail investors seeking to preserve their wealth through physical silver could contribute to higher demand. It's important to emphasize that historical patterns are not a guarantee of future performance. Market dynamics are subject to change, and unexpected events can have a profound impact. Investing in commodities like silver carries risks, and individuals should make investment decisions carefully. Disclaimer: please note that the information provided in this analysis is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice. Investing in precious metals and other financial assets involves risks, and it's crucial to consult with a financial professional or advisor who can provide personalized guidance based on your specific financial goals and risk tolerance. Always conduct thorough research and consider your individual circumstances before making investment decisions.